Okay, welcome. Here we have right eye. It's a male. Let's see what we got here. This is the kind of eye that probably would look like a green eye if you didn't look closely. But it's clear it's a blue eye underneath here. You can see it in the periphery here. And on top of everything, we have this white mucusy sheet. It's actually inflammation almost through all the body, and especially here in the colon, small intestinal area, transverse colon, ascending. It's this yellow mucusy, and it signals lymphatic congestion in the bowel wall. So his bowels really need to do a spring cleanse, cleanup. It's very interesting that it seems like, because last time I talked about the intestines being the trunk of the tree. So you see here on the right side, the small intestine have a lot of lymph in it, and it kind of like it spreads out all through here, because on this side the lymphatic congestion is not as thick, and I think that mirrors on this side. It's not the lymph is not as heavy on the left side as it is on the right. Anyway, here we have a lung weakness. And it also looks like a skin ring, especially here, which points to the thyroid not being able to to rise the temperature in the body and sweat, because the skin is this third kidneys, and we can see here it's a lot of lymph in the kidneys and the adrenals. Here the yellow. So the kidneys can't or not able to filter the lymph. But it doesn't look like the skin is doing the job either. So yeah, there's quite a lot to work on here, but the genes look pretty good. But overall, this is just a classic eye. I've seen these kind of eyes many times, when the whole retina is just almost white. So you really want to get your kidneys up and running to drain all this out of the body, as well as the adrenals, because the adrenals governs the kidneys. They turn them on. Adrenals produce a lot of corticosteroids as well, which are the anti-inflammatory weapon the body has to fight acidosis. So the adrenals are really important to get going, and there is herbs for that as well. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, what's important here? That looked like a vocal cord weakness. So if you feel like you have a hard time speaking up, or like your voice is very weak, that could very well have to do with that. But areas to focus on here are kidneys and then colon. Get on the detox kit, the 14-week protocol, or the GI Broom, at least the Fab 4, which has the kidney, lymphatic, and colon herbs. to get this lymph draining out. It's very important. Other than that, I think yeah, other than that, just get on a high fruit diet. Fruit is the best food to detoxify the body. It alkalizes, it soothes the cells. It fights inflammation. It brings the base balance back to a normal level in the body. Because everything we're seeing here in the iris are a representation of the state of the cells. And what this white shows us are inflammation around the cells in practically all tissues of the body. And especially here in the colon area, the yellow you see. So inflammation around the cells mean that the lymphatic system is not moving, because the lymphatic system, meaning interstitial fluid around the cells, are stuck, which means the cells poop, but no one is removing the poop, so they burn. The cells get burned by their own poop. Imagine not changing the diapers on a baby. What will happen? Well, the baby will get a burned bottom, get red and rashes. Same thing with the cells. Same thing. If the lymphatic system can't remove the wastes around the cells will burn. And the functions that the cells do will get inhibited. So for example, if you have the adrenals here, if the cells of the adrenals cannot get their wastes removed, those cells will underperform. They will not be able to produce all the hormones and steroids needed for the proper functionings of the body. And one of those functions is producing hormones to turn on the kidneys to get them filtering. So it's a long chain reaction caused by acidosis, of eating foods that humans shouldn't eat: meat, dairy, wheat, too much starches. This is what makes the cell under functioning, creates acidosis in the body, clogs the lymphatic system, as I talked about before. So this is all really simple. You have to get on a fruit diet, high fruit. If you can afford, get the herbs, because they will really speed up the detoxification. And just move slowly, work your way. This will not happen overnight. It will take some time, but it will be worth it. And then maybe in 6 months, if you've really done your work, you will see this white lymph go away, and the blue underneath will come up. Yeah, if you have any questions, just post them in the comments below. Thank you.